Thank you, everybody. Welcome to the party. This is our trivia night. Thank you for showing up. This is always a lot of fun. We do these a couple of times a month, and it's always a good time. Where is my good friend Veal? Is he in the chat? I don't see him. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. People are filtering in. We've got all of our friends are here. There's Veal. Get you up on the stage here, buddy. Invite to speak. There it
Hello.
is. Hey, how's it going?
Pretty good.
Nice.
Get my pen and paper.
Nice. Is Geek Gal a new person to our community? D. Thanks for coming in. Yes, thank you, Geek Gal. Thank you for joining up. Good to have you here. Thanks for coming out to trivia night. These are always a lot of fun. Wish you the best of luck tonight. D, so good to see you. Mr. Bush. I do not know the answer to that, Mr. Bush. Will Walmart carry movie maniacs? I don't know. Perhaps Veal knows.
I can check.
Okay.
Sure. Which one is he asking about?
Not specific, just in general. Anything new. Apparently that is Mr. Oh, Jaws. Oh, I didn't know they were doing a Jaws one. That's kind of interesting.
Yeah, the Jaws one's really cool, actually.
Oh, nice.
It's one of my new favorites.
Very nice. Dragon Girl, good to see you. Dr. Kinnon. Excited for later on. Got JLT Fong. What else we got in here? Of course, our good friend Stormy, one of the best human beings on the planet. Autonomous Ghost. Pickles. Colby Jack. GoBot. Happy Monday.
Okay. Mr. Bush. I'm not seeing Jaws. It should be around July 1.
Mm.
And I'm not seeing it to be exclusive anywhere. So they should be carrying it.
Should be all over the place. Pikachu.
As soon as these are all announced, you can just go to McFarlane.com and they have all of the available retailers right there for you to click on.
Yeah. Let me share my screen here. Make a selection. Share that window. There we go. Trivia night. Heyo. Every so often we get these on the first try. All right, we got 25 people in the audience. It is 5:34. Oh, how you feel? Oh, holy for holy, you made it. Thanks for coming out.
5:34 in your time zone.
That is true, yes, in my neck of the woods, as it were. Mr. Ellis, of course, our good friend, the comic guy. The Discord mod with the most.
I think some would argue that Arizona is not the only time zone.
The only real time zone. Well, technically, we are our own time zone just by ourselves, which is super weird. Because sometimes we're mountain, sometimes we're Pacific. It's a mess. Oh, this is another new name that I have not seen before. Sefraba? Oh, you've been here for a few months now. Well, welcome. All right, well, I guess we could start going over the rules as people filter in. For those of you who are new to the trivia night, the way that this works is that we have a list of questions, and I will read the questions aloud, and then you will type the answer in the general chat. Oh, Hawaii is time zone agnostic. Very nice. I think you mentioned that to me before. And the way that the timing works, because people are so fast and type within split seconds of each other, we're going to trust Veal's computer to see which one showed up before the others. All right. So we always say in Veal, we trust. So you'll type your answer, and we will get a final determination of who was the fastest from Veal's computer. We will do our best to let you know when there is a 2-word or multiple word answer for a question. And spelling, we're pretty lenient on, but you've got to get within the ballpark. We understand that the adrenaline is flowing, and that sometimes your fingers can get a little fumbly when you're trying to type out super fast. Oh, good. We're up to 30 people. That's a good number. And of course, it wouldn't be a trivia night if we didn't have some amazing prizes. So let's move along to the prizes for those of you who have never been here before. Look at that giant list of prizes on the screen. So the way that it works is those 3 first prizes that say prize at the top, the way that it works is the person who gets the most correct answers gets to choose from that list what they would like. So it's either a mystery toy signed by Todd, a digital redemption code that you don't know what it is until you scratch it off and redeem it, or a phygital toy that's really a twofer because you get the physical toy and the digital inside the box. And so the person who gets the second highest number gets to choose from the remaining 2, and then the third highest gets to choose the last item. And we also, to keep this lively and fun, we also give out a prize for the funniest. I do a recording of the event, and I'll do my best to get the editing done as quick as possible and post that up. And then the funniest is determined by the community. Our good friend, the Comic Guy, will post up a poll of the top 3 funniest from the night, and everybody gets to vote on who they think the funniest is. And then, on top of all of that, if you at least get a single answer right, we will put your name on the wheel and spin it. Now, of course, the people who get 1, 2, and 3 are not added on there because you can't double dip. But that gives every single person a shot at a prize, whether it's funniest, on the wheel, or if you're fast enough, the top 3. So there you go. Did I cover everything, Veal?
Yes.
All right. Well, very good. We have a kind of a special night tonight. We're going to do a little bit faster. No. Oh, yeah. You know what? Thank you, John. John is on top of it. John must have been here before and knows about sometimes we do secret codes. So tonight's secret code. Sorry, John. My brain doesn't work so good sometimes. Thank you for reminding me. John ready to shop. Yes, he is, Peggy. With this, you spend $100 in-store purchase, and you get all 3 of those figures, the Atom, the Green Arrow, and the Superman, as the bundle, just for being here. It's only good during this event and up to an hour afterward. And the coupon code is MTD Atom. McFarlane Toys Digital Atom. That is a very nice gift just for showing up and being part of the community. So make sure you run out in the streets and scream from the top of your lungs how good it is just to be part of the digital community. You get all sorts of prizes and discounts and fun and trivia. So let all your friends know.
Hold on. Were you not able to claim your redemption prize? Is that what you're saying you missed?
Uh-oh.
Anyway, open up a new ticket.
We'll get you taken care of, D. All right. Well, I think that just about covers everything. There is there is a little something at the end of trivia. I was getting ready to say that we're going to do a little shorter trivia tonight because we've got a little bit of a surprise tonight, and I think I'm able to share it. Well, do you want me to share it, Veal, or is it a surprise? How are we doing that?
A surprise. What surprise are we talking
Well,
about?
at the end of trivia, after
Oh
trivia rounds.
no, yeah, we announced that.
Oh, we did. Okay, good. I wasn't sure. The little surprise is that our good friend Dr. Keenan Collects is going to come on and do a showroom showcase. It's just like The Price is Right, the showroom showcase, and show us what's that?
I said without the theme music.
Without the theme music. And I think we're going to look at another showroom besides Dr. Keenan Collects and kind of just talk us through how the showroom works and show us some cool stuff. So, there was one thing. Do we want to announce? I can't remember what we agreed upon for the announcement of. it was showroom related.
Oh yeah, we'll do that after.
We'll
let them know. There's nothing to win for the showcase, but we have something for the next time. Just spill all the beans. D doesn't like the surprises or the secrets. We've got to keep some secrets. All right. Yes, Dr. Keenan does do a lot for the community, so we appreciate everything that you're doing out there. Spill the chili. All right, I say we get things moving along. It's already 5:42. All right? So everybody got a clear understanding of how this works? All right, we're going to type in the general chat. We're going to have some fun. Geek Gal, I'm rooting for you. This is your first time here at a trivia. So everybody get your fingers ready, and I am going to start with the reading. Good luck to everybody. Let's have some fun. All right. Who won the 1990 Grammy Award for Best New Artist only to have it taken away later that year? Hey, there we go. Holy Free Holy knows what's up. For some old timers, this is, we love the Milli Vanilli here. It's always about Milli Vanilli. Yeah, all of the greatest artists out there. Milli Vanilli, Weird Al.
Yes, It's all about the greatest. I don't want to hear those two names in your mouth at the same time, Mr. Veal. Unacceptable. All right, here we go. Next question. What is the name of the nightclub in The Mask? What is the name of the nightclub in The Mask? Oh, look at Tunnel Rat. Wow. Somebody's a Mask fan. Coco Bongo. I love it. Geek Gal getting out there trying. I like it. Throwing something out there. All right, here we go. What is the only letter that doesn't appear in any U.S. state's name? Oh, man. Holy for holy. How did you know that? You just threw that out there. It is Q. Holy free holy. Man, you guessed really well is what you did. That's amazing. All right. Everybody got your fingers ready. Here we go. Which comic book film became the first to win an Academy Award for Best Picture? Which comic book movie became the first film to win an Academy Award for Best Picture? I like that. Tunnel Rat. Howard the Duck is a good guess. AS got it. AS figured it out.
Is Howard the Duck considered a
feature film?
Yeah.
Something.
Oh, okay. No, but that's right. It was a comic book. Okay, who got
that?
AS?
Yeah. AS got it. There is no comic book film that has ever won Best Picture, and it is a crime. Absolute crime. I'm going to protest. I'm going to get some cardboard. I'm going to go pace back and forth. It's unacceptable. They're just as good as anything else. Peggy, yes, we did fool you. Some of them are trick questions. All right. Which superhero uses the catchphrase, "It's clobberin' time"? There you go, JLT Fong. The Thing. It's clobberin' time. I believe they already showed him saying that in the trailer, if I'm not mistaken. All right, here we go. What toy, first introduced at the Nuremberg Toy Show in 1979, sold over 100 million units by 1982?
JLT again.
JLT got it again. It is the Rubik's Cube. There's a lot of good answers out there. John the Pet Rock. Love that movie right there. That's a great clip. All right, here we go. What was the name of the service that introduced the phrase, "You've got mail"? There you go, AS. Wow, man, oh man, that was fast. Everybody was on top of that one. It was AOL, America Online. Crazy. That scratchy modem sound. Yep, you can almost hear it, Autonomous Ghost, exactly. Which superhero team debuted in The Brave and the Bold, number 28, in 1960? I think Geek Gal got it. Geek Gal is on the board. Congratulations. That is impressive for your first time out. Round of applause for Geek Gal. Thank you. All right. This one, the answer to this is a little bit of a sentence, but I think as long as you get the general gist of what the sentence is, we're going to go for it. All right. What's odd about the mating habits of the black widow spider? What's odd about the mating habits of the black widow? Oh, look at that. Geek Gal got two. Geek Gal came.
I got Mr. Ellis first.
Oh, Mr. Ellis, just by fractions of a second. Yes, she eats him. Yes, the female often eats the male after mating.
And I'm noticing the next question is a double, so skip over that.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right. Oh, my gosh. Oh, Beal, you're killing me. All right, here we go.
Well, you don't have... Okay, I'm not going to spoil it.
You're killing me, Smalls. All right, here we go. Originating from the port city of Marseille. What traditional French seafood stew is made with various types of fish, shellfish, and flavored with herbs like saffron, often served with a side of roulier and crusty bread?
Okay.
JLT got it.
AS got it, but I need you to tell me what he wrote.
Bouillabaisse.
Bouillabaisse.
Bouillabaisse. You're just mean, Beal. I think that you get pleasure from my terrible mispronunciation.
It's really hard to find trivia questions where that's the answer.
D. Bouillabaisse. There you go, Autonomous Ghost. All right. Let's keep this moving. All right. What color was the original Easy Bake Oven? What color was the original Easy Bake Oven?
Oh, this is like in numbers.
Yeah. Oh, there we go. Pikachu on the board. It is turquoise. Turquoise. Kind of a greenish blue. Turquoise. Very close, D. It is greenish. Teal. I think we may have accepted teal, but turquoise already came through. What is the most expensive spice by weight? What is the most Colby Jack knew it. Colby Jack knows what's up with cooking. Saffron. What is saffron the name of the the vegetable or thing that it's made from?
No, I think it comes from a plant. It's like dried. I don't know. They look like kind of red little hairs, tiny.
Then they grind them up and make them into a powder?
Strands. No, they you put it directly in, and it gives a nice flavor.
Oh, interesting.
It adds color too.
Add some color. Holy recreational drug. That's going to go in for the funniest, I think. All right, here we go. Oh, here we go. What was the shortest war in history? What is the shortest war in history? Man, no, D. Come on.
Wait. No. Pikachu got it.
Oh, Pikachu got it.
Yeah. It's impressive.
Oh, you're right. Yes. It is the Anglo-Zanzibar War, lasting 38 minutes. Shorter than Infinity War or Civil War, John. Much shorter. 38 minutes. They really didn't even have time to start the tanks up, I don't think.
No, it seems, yeah. I don't know nothing about it to make a joke, but it seems like
neither do I.
A brief disagreement than a war.
All right, here we go. Which country is known as the land of the rising sun? There it is, JLT Fung.
JLT.
I think we had that one on a list before. I remember that one. Oh, maybe not. Which DC superhero team fights intergalactic threats and includes members like Star-Lord and Gamora? Oh, come on, Autonomous. Oh, yeah, they go. Okay. It is Guardians of the Galaxy. What I'll let Veal make the determining factor.
I mean, I want to give it to Autonomous Ghost. She got it and then corrected it before anybody else wrote it out.
Yeah, exactly. D, you were so close. Buzz Lightyear, the biggest bro's in the house. Oh my gosh. Good to see you, biggest bro. All right. Play-Doh was originally invented for what purpose? Play-Doh was originally invented for what purpose? Oh, man. Oh, there we go. AS got it. Cleaning wallpaper. Geek Gal's going for the funniest now. To build the Eiffel Tower out of silly putty. That's going to be a tough one. Maybe after it dries. All right, here we go. I don't know. D for electrical work. All right. Which 90s candy featured a liquid-filled center and promised to burst in your mouth? There you go. GoBot knew it. It is Gushers.
Yeah. GoBot got it right before Colby. All right,
Yep.
GoBot. Nice.
Good job, GoBot. You did it.
I wonder if they had those in Canada. I don't.
Gushers? I get the sense just based on stuff I see online or history of candy or stuff like that most terrible things that are for you physically would only appear in America.
We got some too. We're not. I mean, you guys eat the cake, but but we had some also.
Yeah, had some terrible stuff.
I mean, there was some Canadian version of Gushers.
Yeah, filled with maple syrup. Hey-o. All right. How does a giraffe clean its ears? Oh, look at that. JLT Fong. That unbelievably long.
I think you missed the question.
Huh?
JLT Fong about that one. Did you miss number 18?
Which one? Oh, shoot. You know what? I actually missed a couple. Oh, no. Yeah, I did. I missed that one. Okay, I'll go back. Good call.
Yeah, okay.
Thank you for that. Yes, it is a very good question. All right, here we go. Here we go. In the Big Lebowski, what drink is the dude's favorite? Oh, come on, come on. Oh, there you go. The biggest bro got it. The White Russian. Good job, biggest bro. On the board. Really brings the room together.
Caucasian.
Yes.
Okay, so now you're back to 22, right?
Yeah. I feel like I missed this one too. What toy is created by mixing silicone, oil, and boric acid? What toy? There you go. It is Silly Putty. Yeah, man, I skipped over a few there.
Silly Putty, that's a JLT.
JLT Fong. The dude abides. You're absolutely right, biggest bro. I absolutely love having my dude standing in my digital showroom, standing next to Spawn. It cracks me up. All right, here we go. What game is generally considered to have ushered in the video game era? What game is generally considered to have started the video? There you go. JLT Fong knew it. Oh, biggest bro, you were so close. So close.
On AS, I broke ping.
Yeah.
Pong.
Ping pong.
So that's JLT, right?
Yeah. Yep. Squid Game. Striding Cloud. Uh-oh. We got a flag on the field. Pikachu says they were confused. They think they may have been first.
Let's see. No, it was JLT and then Biggest Bro and then Pikachu.
Yeah, you were very close, Pikachu. Very close, very close. All right, here we go. Which 90s gadget combined a phone with a texting device often used before cell phones became widespread? Oh, there we go. Holy for holy, it is the pager. All right, let's keep this show moving along. John, speak and spell. Yes, Pickles. All right. What glowing art toy used colored pegs to create illuminated designs? There you go, JLT Fong. Man, that was a fast one. I love to see everybody's misspellings of it just because they were trying to type so fast.
Well, there's another repeat.
You're right.
Damn.
The quality checks on these were lax.
Apparently.
All right, here we go. What alliterative M name is given to a brand of tiny vehicles and matching playsets first made by Galoob in the mid-1980s? Oh, man. There you go. Biggest bro. You got it. I love it.
Do you remember those commercials?
Oh, yeah, where he talks super, super fast?
Yeah.
That was great. Pure 1980s. All right. On the X-Files, what was the name of Mulder and Scully's supervisor? On the X-Files, what was the name of Mulder and Scully's supervisor? Yep, we got it. Pikachu. Walter Skinner. It was not the cigarette-smoking man, Tunnel Rat. He was just another dude who helped him out from time to time. That is correct, Pikachu. That is correct. Which fruit has its seeds on the outside? Which fruit? There you go. Geek Gal. Got it. Geek Gal came out to play. Very impressive first night out. All right, we are down to our last three questions. All right, everybody. Get your fingers ready. This is it. Oh, Random Sumo, you made it. We still got some fun after the trivia is over, so don't check out. We got some stuff coming up. What is the name of the talking animatronic toy that was an Illup? How do you say that? Liup? But quite closely resembled a bear.
I don't know what
The
that
toy
word is.
Yeah, I
Who
don't know
wrote
either.
these questions?
Who? Yeah. I think we got the answer already, Mr. Ellis. It is Teddy Ruxpin. Ruxpin. GPT-2, yeah. Pretty much. All right. I see a bunch of people are typing. Let's get it all settled down here. We're down to the last two questions. I want everybody to get a fair shot at this. So here we go. Second to the last question. What group became the face of one of the biggest music scandals of the 20th century after their lip syncing was exposed? It is Milli Vanilli. It is not ABBA, JLT Wong. It is Milli Vanilli.
All right, Random Sumo.
Millions cannoli. Pikachu threw a flag on the field saying that they believe they got the previous question first, the Teddy Ruxpin.
Teddy Ruxpin?
Pikachu is claiming victory. Let's scroll back and see what we got.
Oh, yes.
Oh,
That's
he
right.
is correct.
Who did I give that to? I'm taking it away from Mr. Ellis and giving it to Pikachu.
Good job, Pikachu.
Held the flag on his own play and got it.
That's right. That's right. Don't get me started. All right. This is it, everybody. Get ready. The very last question of our trivia night before we move into our next section of the exciting evening is who earned a Grammy Award for a polka medley and has a degree in architecture. There you go, JLT Fong. You knew it was coming. Weird Al Yankovic. The greatest parody musician of all time. Not even close. That's right, biggest bro. That man does not get the credit he deserves. Name me another musical artist who owns an entire genre. You can't do it.
Can you just name me two more artists in that genre?
There isn't. There are no other parody artists. He is it. Nobody even wants to step up to the plate because he's the greatest of all time. Holy, fellas, calm down. Biggest bro, I don't think they do parodies though.
Who?
Biggest bro is suggesting Lonely Island. They do comedy music. That is true.
Yeah,
that is true.
They write their own nonsense.
Yeah. There's, you could look at Tenacious D makes comedy music. Garfunkel and Oates makes comedy music. There's a handful of others that make comedy music, but not parody music. Weird Al's the best. There's no competition. This is it. The one and only.
I guess if you're the only one competing in the race, you win every time. Right?
Every time. That's right. Because nobody's willing to get in the ring and challenge. All right, everybody. So here we go. Is our good friend, the comic guy, are you going to be able to send me that list that I add to the wheel?
Do you know anything about where, like, did he already play the accordion and he was like, all right, what can I do with this?
Yeah. So essentially, we're going to do some trivia for Shane tonight on his favorite musical artist of all time. The story goes that a traveling accordion salesman, I didn't even know this existed, stopped by the house of the Yankovic family, and the Yankovic mother and father decided, you know what would be great is if we get a accordion for our young son. That will make him very popular. And so he learned to play the accordion. And you're just like my dad's favorite. There you go, GoBot. See, your dad knows what's up. And so then Weird Al was really kind of a genius, and he advanced in classes and ended up going to college a little bit earlier, a few years earlier than everybody else. And he was doing some radio hosting on the college radio, and some of the other kids were mean, because that's what kids are, and started making fun of him, calling him Weird Al, just because he, kind of had a different look to him. And he then embraced that and said, sure, I'll just take that as my stage name, Weird Al Yankovic. And he made his first song and sent it off to the Dr. Demento show. And it got heavy rotation play. He ended up making an album. And the crazy thing is, the company that signed him to his record deal signed him to 14 albums, which is crazy. And he had never been in the music industry, and he's like, well, I guess that's just what they do. They sign you to 14 albums. They don't sign you to 14 albums. And so his second album had the song Eat It on there and catapulted him to the stratosphere. That was right around the time when MTV came out. So everything just sort of fell into place for Weird Al. And he completed his 14 album run with that album company. And now he's just going to continue to do singles. So.
Oh, there it is. Behind the music with Shane for Weird Al.
But what did he name his daughter?
Oh, I know, but I don't think we want to say that just for. Do we have the list of names
For the wheel?
Yeah, for the wheel.
Yeah, I'll put that in our chat.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
And we actually have a two-way tie for second place between Pikachu and AS.
Oh.
But let's go on with this showroom thing, and we'll come back to that.
All right. Way to go, D. You used to watch them all the time and you showed up on MTV. Thank you. See? It's not just me. And Mike gets it. Weird Al is the GOAT.
I'm sorry, this is just it's amazing.
D. Shane has a list of names. Yeah, you don't want to be on that list, D. It's not good. Do not want to get on that list. It's the naughty list.
All right, guys, take it away.
Haven't seen it come through here yet.
Okay.
Tune in
Welcome
every
up
other
onto
Monday.
the stage, Dr. Kanan. How you doing tonight, good sir?
Uh-oh.
Great. How about yourself? Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Perfect.
Beautiful. Shane, can you take that down so Dr. Kinnon could share his screen with us?
Well, we still have to do the wheel, my friend.
Oh, I thought we were doing that after. My bad. I jumped the gun.
Oh, are we doing it afterward? Do we want to make people?
Yeah. Let's do all the prizes and everything afterwards. So let's.
Oh, afterward. Okay, my bad.
Let's
All
hear
right.
this for a bit, and then we'll come back to the wheel.
Oh, okay. All right. That gives you time to gather the names together. Let me go back then, and let me stop sharing my screen. There you go. You are free. Dr. Kinnon, thank you so much for coming out.
Let's see.
Yeah, exactly. Stormy's crashing out. It's 2:00 in the morning or 3:00 in the morning by Stormy.
Okay. Can you see me?
Yes.
Yes. Hey, we can
Okay.
see you.
Perfect. So
Nice.
that totally seemed to work.
Exciting.
Okay. Next thing, the shares. Oh, there it is. Okay, cool. So this is our primary showroom. So again, we have a lot of cool features, right?
Yep.
So the Jokerized tumbler,
Yep.
right, and Cygor. So that's
Yep.
pretty cool. right? So I'll just kind of pan through. A lot of this is visual. And again, something that I didn't realize, and I was talking to Comic Guy about it, is you could actually go on the viewer app and click on anyone's profile and visit their spaces. I had no idea that was a thing. So I was having a bunch of fun earlier, kind of looking around. So here you go.
Can you grab one of these and like spin it around, twist it, flip it, size it, show us how that's done?
Yeah, definitely. So here's something that we were just working on. One thing I want to point out is there's certain collectibles that have really awesome like light effects. Can everyone see that?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so there's a bunch. Let's see. You know, or the okay, there's another one, or some of the subtle animation, like with Superman. Okay. And then I like to use the Batmobile to really highlight, especially the darker scenes, right? So if we were to move the Batmobile, this whole scene would be super dark, right? So again, it makes a huge difference. Okay. So I'll give you an example here of how to add, right? So you have your collectibles on the left-hand side. Here's some of the newer ones I picked up. I could go ahead and add Two-Face because he's on the top of the list. So you just left click, okay? And the collectible's added. Sometimes it does something funky and kind of adds below you. Where did it go? Okay, or over there. So you could click this Move Objects button and just move it into the space like where you want it to be. Okay. And then you can scale the object, right? So make it bigger, move it up. Sorry, it's kind of, no, it's doing this kind of funky, but here it is. It made it. There he is. Yeah, you got it.
I like the guys on the ceilings.
Oh. Looks like he might be rotated 90 degrees facing the yeah, there you go.
So we could just make sure, like, you could tell if he hits the floor because his feet, you see that? Nice. They kind of turn gray.
Yeah, that's
okay. So now we can kind of move him into the picture
until you see his
we can hit rotate him. He looks kind of small, right?
Yeah.
So I think he's not fully scaled, or he's in the ground. So let's get him out of the ground. Let's get a little closer to do the appropriate rotate.
I think his feet are half. Yeah, he's in the ground. There he is.
Okay. So that's just an example of like how to add a figure. And again, you just mess around with the scene until you get it exactly like you want it. Yeah. I didn't realize this. He's actually shorter than some of the other ones. Well, there you go. And the little Joker gang here, they're pretty tall. So, and again, the Golden Wonder Woman.
I don't know that about Two-Face. He's a short guy.
Right? Pretty exciting.
Key to the castle.
That's right.
Yep.
Those tumblers are beautiful in there.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Pikachu's
and they're all
about,
going to be like
him larger.
Normal size.
Some of the figures are they can only scale up to a certain size. Some of them
in VV, those collectibles you could make them huge, but these collectibles will actually be the normal size of what you would expect the character size to be. So again, it's a lot of fun. Obviously, this takes a little time to set up, but there's a lot of storytelling that goes on, and again, they look really great. So this is kind of the basement area. kind of have everything packed. Again, the lighting effect of the Batmobile is pretty cool. So.
Oh, many
Okay.
collectibles. Man, it's beautiful.
Oh, which one?
I said all of them, just having that many collectibles in there. It's beautiful.
Oh, yeah. You know, some of them look really good.
Yeah.
Look at the detail on Green Lantern's really awesome. Okay.
Oh, that's cool.
Cool. And the eyes on She Spawn. There you go.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Beautiful, Matt.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Here, let me. There he is. Oops. Here, let me show you another one.
Yeah, let's see how we go
Yeah,
and
very
visit
cool.
other people's rooms.
Sure, definitely.
There's Todd.
So how we do that is we go to,
Yeah.
for example, you go to the leaderboard. And this is a great way to test your graphics card, right? You visit other people's rooms that have like, I don't know, 100 collectibles or more and see if it crashes or not.
Mm-hmm.
So this
I
is,
thought Draws
this
had
is a-
big army. That is huge.
This is a Build-A-Figure area.
Airport security.
Holy smokes.
Every single Build-A-Figure. That's awesome.
Yeah, it's kind of mayhem. And what you'll notice, some of these are cards.
Yeah.
So what that
right?
typically means is that collectible was sold. So all you have to do is go in, and there's this toggle hover cards. You turn on the toggle hover cards, and then you'll be able to see the name.
Oh.
Okay, and if this is your own, then you can delete it. Okay.
But it's nice. A little receipt of what you once had.
Mm.
True. Oops. There you go. So here's one. That's pretty awesome. Build-A-Figure. I noticed another Build-A-Figure, so let's take a look at that.
Yes.
Okay. No, I encourage everyone to take a look. It's actually a lot of fun to see what other people are up to.
Holy
That's
cow.
really cool.
I can just see the.
So here you go.
Oh yeah.
There's a whole army lined up here.
Mm-hmm.
Look at that.
And hold on.
Wow.
And so obviously all these figures will multiply, right, with Build-A-Figure.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's actually
That's
so cool.
insane. Just rows of them.
It's almost like there's like so many
Mm-hmm.
people.
Okay. Let's here. Leaderboard. There's actually someone I wanted to highlight. It's down here a bit. I'll find him in a second. Holy Free Holy. He does some really awesome work. And so he goes above and beyond placing and positioning the collectibles. So what you're going to see is pretty amazing. You see that? So Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, right? And Splinter.
Yeah. The way
Man,
his
this is
brain
just a
works and
bunch
the
of
way
stuff
he's able
laying
to
around.
craft
That's
those
cluttered
is
room.
next level.
Clutter with a purpose, right?
The cluttered mind, my man. It's beautiful.
So again, you know, what this demonstrates is the sky's the limit, right? So you can go ahead and just use the collectibles as they are, size them, position them, or you can
Ooh,
or you can use other aspects, the cubes, whatever, and check them out. Okay, you want to see that one? Cool.
What? Collectibles are so cool.
Are they?
Yeah, you set them up like an army.
Look at that, and it's an arrow telling us where to go. So again,
X marks the spot.
that's right. X marks the spot. So the level of creativity here is awesome.
What did he create?
Okay.
What did he create?
Yeah. So this is.
What did he create?
It's a plant that's grabbing all the collectibles. So there you go.
Should you go closer?
So how are we doing on time? Do you want me to show more, or do you want me to show another room? Do you want me to size something?
What I'd like to see
Wow.
is how easy it is to redeem. And if you check your X messages, I sent you a little gift, compliments of the team, to show us
cool.
how to redeem.
Okay, cool. Oh yeah, I see that. Thank you. So this is the homepage, right, of the viewer app. So all you have to do is click on redeem code, okay? And then you just pick the wallet that you want to stick it into. And then I'm just going to enter the code so everyone can see, right?
Yep.
So QMFC.
Nobody steal his code.
I'm going to stop reading now.
Yeah.
Dad?
Yeah.
Okay, so this should be it. Awesome.
And that's how easy it is.
And that's how easy it is. Okay. I love Joker Bank Robber, my favorite.
Nice, man.
I can't have enough.
Nice. Now, we had a question in the chat. Can you show us real quick how we throw in the accessories in one of the rooms, like shelving or display cubes?
Oh, cool.
Kind of everything that
Very cool.
Holy Frioli is using to make those.
Yeah, definitely.
Thank you.
So I'm going to open up our secondary showroom.
Yep, our secondary showroom. That's better.
Oh, you think it's better?
Yeah, I think it's better.
Oh, okay.
Remember, Luke. Remember,
Here. All right, check it out. So, cool. Beautiful, right? You like it? Okay, so let's go ahead and add something here.
ooh, I think I know what to add.
Here, let's go ahead and add. Okay, so
Maybe-
there's my
Love it.
collectibles and then my accessories. So there's like fun stuff like Christmas, Santa hat, etc. A lot of Christmas stuff. If you go down, you'll see like cubes. They should be here. Yes, they are here. So it just depends on what you're trying to do. There's display cases, display cube. So I've actually used the display cube a couple times. So you just left click on it, add creation. There it is. You could size it up. Again, the size is restricted, but again, it's big enough. And then, so I'll just put that there, and then I can go ahead and add.
Maybe you can add Nightwing without his name.
Something. We can find something that makes sense. Or not. Or it doesn't have to make sense. We'll add a golden Wonder Woman. There you go. Okay.
Oh, okay, that's actually really big. Oh, wait, was it just me? She looked really big.
Yeah, it's just because she was super close to us. Right, so then you could just set collectibles up.
Oh, her feet are on the ground.
Yeah, there you go. Cool.
Her feet are on the ground, do you think?
Cool. Is that a sufficient demonstration? Does that help?
That is beautiful, man. Can you do
Okay.
me one last favor while you're in a room? Can you show me the basement one more time?
Definitely.
Yes, very much. Thanks for doing that. And while you're making your move down there, we had a question in the audience from JLT Fong.
for
this is the
Holy for
basement.
Holy about how he
And,
creates
I've always
those
found basements
visual
to be
pieces. Yes,
really
he uses the panels
So I think we're going to have
and
a
the blocks.
competition
So,
with everybody in the community about who can create the creepiest basement, and then the next trivia night, we will select the winner. And I
Sounds
do
like a
believe
good
the
idea.
winner will receive a blood axe spawn compliment of McFarlane Toys.
More.
more prizes. The prizes never
There's
stop.
something for the whole community to get in on and have some fun the
The
next 2 weeks
creepiest
until our next
basement
trivia.
competition. Love it.
So once again, it's a whole lot of fun to build these spaces out.
Absolutely.
And so I encourage everyone to do it, you know, and added
Very
benefit, in my opinion, if you have kids. So, you know, it's a way to play.
My kids are like, Papa, can I play in the MTD showroom? I'm like, yeah, okay, go ahead.
Yeah. Oh yeah, totally. And so you're playing digitally, right, instead of physically.
Yep.
And one thing that McFarlane Toys really excels in is fidgetals. So a lot of these you know, you can play physically and digitally with the same characters, so
Awesome, man.
Mm-hmm.
Can I see something?
the uppercut or the punch,
Oh,
not the
that's
uppercut.
That's nice.
Beautiful work.
Thank
Beautiful.
you so much for coming on and showing us these beautiful showrooms tonight, Dr. Ken.
There you go, the uppercut.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, this has been great. These look great.
Okay, cool. Yes, definitely. And thank you for the Joker bank robber.
More than welcome. Thank Veal. It was all his idea.
Thank you, Veal.
Perfect.
Yeah,
Thanks
but
so much.
redemption, like you saw, is just super easy.
All right. Well, this is great, and we hope to have more fun. At least exploring everybody's creepy basements next trivia night.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And now what are we gonna do? We're gonna get back to
Prizes, and more prizes. Compliments of McFarlane Toys.
yeah. All right. So, JLT Fong cleaned it up
I'm
today.
taking your helmet off. They saw your face.
That's right.
So JLT Fong was in first place with 8. Then Pikachu and AS were tied for second with 4 points. And Holy for Holy third with 3. I sent you guys the names that go on the wheel. You get those? So we can do the wheel. And do we want to have a one question answer?
Yep, I've got the names already in the wheel.
Okay, so we'll just have 2 second places today. So JLT, Pikachu, AS, Holy Free Holy. Those would be the top prizes. And then go ahead with the other prize.
Yeah, that sounds good.
JLT.
All right, let me share that window. All right, you're able to see the prizes. Who was our first place person? All right, JLT. What of the top 3 of the 3 prizes would you like? Would you like a mystery toy signed by
there's 2
Todd?
second
Of
places.
course you would.
So,
Everybody chooses that
let's
as the
see,
first prize.
Pikachu and AS.
All right.
Which
How we're going to
would
do
you
our second
like?
place there, Veal? All right, Pikachu and AS.
And then
Digital.
code
There you
for
go. Good job, Pikachu.
Holy
And
Free
AS,
Holy. Okay.
take a code. Very nice.
So we got a toy, a fidgetal, and some codes. All right, let's do the wheel.
Nice. There you go. All right.
So
Okay,
this was everybody
perfect.
that got at least one
All right.
answer.
Let me do the wheel. All right, everybody. Tell me you can see the wheel. I've got that all set up. At least one answer, right?
Wheel.
Yep. Let me shuffle this up a little bit. Uh-oh. Said stream failed to start. Let me close that.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Let me see if I can get it to start again. All right. Stream is running. All right. You can see it. All right. Let me click to spin the wheel.
First night and walks away with a prize.
All right.
And round it goes.
Geek
Geek
Gal. So all the
Gal.
winners open a
Look at that.
support
Comes
ticket.
out first night. Walks away with a prize. Good job,
No,
Geek
so open a
Gal.
support ticket,
Congratulations.
phone number for shipping. Same with Pikachu. Right? Yeah.
Yes.
And then just support tickets will do for the rest. All right. Well, this was another fun evening.
Yep. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. So make sure, take advantage of this unbelievable coupon code that we have for tonight. Up to 1 hour after the game is over.
Have fun
Go on
playing
and
in
spend
the
$100
basement.
and you get a free bundle of all three of those characters. So thanks so much for everybody for coming out. Appreciate it. Hope you had a good time. We try to do these a couple of times a month. And yeah, I'm yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to the creepy basement. Is going to be fun to see what everybody comes up with. So the way we'll probably have to do that is that we'll have to probably have everybody. I don't know. I'll have to think about it. Maybe they submit a image in a ticket or something like that, and then we can. Oh, you've got plans. Oh, they see the comic guy's got it all figured out. I don't even need
Thanks,
to think
everyone.
about this. He's
And thank you,
got it
Dr.
all
Kinnon.
figured out.
Yes.
Well,
thank
thank
Dr.
you,
Kinnon.
everybody,
This was
for
great.
coming out. Really appreciate it. I hope you had a fun time, and we will definitely see you again.